this season, everything sucked. I mean, oh my god, finale bad. What did we watch last night?
I don't even know, but I just spent the last 7 years of my life, like, for nothing.
Yeah, Eminem. Hey, Eminem Touchbone here.
Hi.
Yep. Sid, Phil.
Yep, and we saw the final scene, the finale, the long series for, I don't know how many years at this point, and, well, we're talking about, and by the way, this review will be spoiler-filled, so if you're not seeing this episode later, not seeing the finale,
don't watch
tune
this.
out now.
Yeah.
Or if you have seen the finale and did it with us, then you can join our pain. Anyway, let's get to what the plot of this basically the entire plot of this final scene is the Night King, but he broke down the wall fell down, chaos happened, Cersei went nuts obviously because she wanted to kill everyone off. They killed the Night King, and then we get to the finale with.
And that's where we need to focus our
let's focus our energy.
Yeah, try to put more.
Because actually, up until the finale, I know there had been a lot of complaints. Yeah, but I was okay. Like I was like, okay.
Me too.
I understood that there was some issues with the lighting and that we were like in the dark, and then we were
with the
battle, and people were upset. But what they were trying to do is get us to feel like we were actually like part of the battle, and they couldn't see and we couldn't see. I appreciated that. I got that. And I was all the way in.
Yeah, it's about when you put until
last night.
Until the final episode, which
we even were talking a little bit about like the episode before. It was like, well, why did she flip like that?
Yeah.
Or there was just this one moment where she like flips and like everything goes.
She turns everything to ground. Episode 5.
Yeah, and you could tell they were setting up for what this final episode was going to be, but. It started to feel a little weird there, and then just from that point got worse.
Well, I think actually, if you take it from the point of view of why did Daenerys snap, first of all,
right?
It makes sense why she snapped.
But why at that moment?
She lost everything. She lost
because at that moment she realized like that she felt like Cersei had tried her, and she was trying to use her compassion as weakness. Like, I'm trying to figure out when Daenerys had a ton of compassion.
When Daenerys went nuts.
No, she did. Yeah, she went nuts and started and was just like, "No, you're not going to use like
I'm my compassion.
Yeah, against me. I'm taking out like everyone.
I'm going to burn everyone to the ground."
So and all's fair in love and war, they say. So and like literally everybody that she considered really family was dead, and at that point, she really couldn't consider like even though technically Jon Snow is literally a family member. She wasn't going to trust him.
Yeah, because she worked hard to get up to the point, and from a...
And then she thought he was going to take it away.
Yeah, like, from a character's point, I get her logic, but then when she goes freaking nuts and burn everybody to the ground, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, why is she trying to kill everybody? I get her reason why she said it.
That was actually the episode I liked.
Yeah, that episode 5 was insane, but it went sort of, like, even Jon Snow didn't like the chaos, like, what are you doing? We can't to stop the city. To save the city. Not but he burned it out.
So I guess at that point we can say, which is Phil. We can say at this point, like we understood like her we understood her pain.
Yeah.
Now it was then there was a shark.
No, it's the finale.
Right. So anyway, so that does lead into the problem in this episode, the big problem, which is her. Like, she's like, oh, by the way, we're not done. We're going to go conquer the world.
We're going to conquer everywhere, right?
Yeah.
What?
So then it was, like, becoming really obvious to a few key people that, like, this is not what we signed up for.
Well, when she said Winterfell, it was like... Did you hear she started naming all the different places? That she was, all the kingdoms, and that was the first one. She was like, from there to there. To there. Yeah, and Winterfell, and so then it was like, oh. So you're not doing what we thought. We're not all in this together.
Yeah. Right. So that's like the big
long horse.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was like the big conflict, right?
Yeah.
So now let's get into the things that we like just either don't understand or got angry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a few different things that got me all the way.
Same. I got put on what they did to Jon Snow. You know what? What's it to Jon Snow?
Okay, let's talk about that. All right, so let's each tell our Jon Snow issue. So why don't you start, Tevye?
My main issue was the way I didn't handle Jon Snow after he killed Daenerys. But my opinion was smart beginning. Wait, he had no choice. Daenerys went freaking. He tried negotiating with her. Like, please stop. Don't become the thing that you fought to not become like Cersei.
Right.
But
she's become Cersei.
Yeah, she became like, I'm never gonna stop. Or I think not the right terminology, but and he put the stop and everything in her heart, literally, and she smiles, which is also
a little
creepy and weird and messed up. Then a dragon show, but I assume Drogon the dragon will kill him because in a way that's his mother.
It's his mom.
It's
he
his
listens
mommy.
to her.
Right.
Yeah.
But
instead of that, he flips out and burns the Iron Throne to the ground. Which,
is that like the dragon's statement? Like, this has been the problem the whole time. It's not the people; it's them vying for this stupid throne.
yeah,
We're
the dragon's gonna now teach us like a life lesson.
And then he just takes off. He leaves Jon sitting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So dragon takes off, doesn't kill the person that just killed his mom, which I find
weird.
Unbelievable. And then like the people who are like with Daenerys, like her like confidants or close people, they don't kill Jon Snow.
Right,
they just put him in a room.
Prison,
like a bedroom.
Just grow some beard. Yeah.
And it wasn't even some dark dungeon. There were windows and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's like he just got sent to his room.
Like, was he able to go out to the sea? Was he able to like cut out of the balcony?
The thing that they went to the party in King's Landing, they got burned to the ground.
Trust me, in King's Landing there were plenty of dungeons.
Yeah, there were.
We know that to be true. That were not affected by this fire.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. Speak of it, we got one issue with where it turned. I said ash, but ash.
Yeah.
So
we weren't sure. Is it ash? Is it snow?
It was
I
snow.
said ash.
It was snow.
I thought ash
because I thought it was at first, but then it started piling up white, and ash is kind of gray. Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, ash is like dust. So when the dragons woke up from sleeping, and all of the like ash or snow fell off of them, it fell off in clumps.
Yeah,
like
so
snow
it
clumps up.
was snow.
But ash doesn't clump up like that.
Yeah. So
anyway, let's come back.
So it was summer on last episode, and the following day it was dead of winter.
Okay, but let's come back to the whole Jon Snow thing because we were supposed to talk about like our Jon Snow issues.
Yeah.
You guys,
Sorry.
you guys are messed up in that.
Sorry.
But all I'm gonna say is this. So for my Jon Snow thing, that's like just really just got me crazy, is that. First of all, you're Aegon Targaryen. Let's just start.
Yeah, you're a Targaryen.
So, okay, you are the one entitled. You grew up in a world where this is the way it goes. You are entitled to that throne. Now,
whether you want it or not.
Whether you want it or not.
Remember Tommen?
Like,
Tommen didn't want to be.
No,
and Tommen committed suicide.
That's true. You don't get to decide. So this like strange. Weak Jon Snow was strange. I don't want it.
I don't hear one from the very beginning.
You don't want it? Too bad. Okay, so that's number one.
Yeah.
Number two. The thing that really got me crazy is that, like, first of all, they made Bran king.
Bran king. That pissed me
Bran the Broken. Like, seriously?
I like Bran. He's a cool killer.
But looks like a crazy. But second of all,
can you imagine following someone whose nickname is the Broken?
Huh?
It's not all that
also
inspiring.
the thing that got me crazy that nobody ever said, like, by the by, excuse me, Mr. Dothrakis and Unsullied, he's actually Aegon Targaryen.
Yeah.
So you guys, like, this isn't gonna like work, and you guys are gonna have to let the king out.
Yeah.
Of prison. He had the right to kill actually his
A
relative.
tyrant.
A tyrant because she had the madness gene of the Targaryen, and I'm done with it.
Pretty much.
So, why would this suddenly not work as it has worked for, like, God knows how many years? Like, suddenly you're, like, the voice of
your voice of reason.
Like, the minute he was captured, they broke all protocol that happened from the beginning of that show until right up until the end.
Right.
They would have, they would have killed him.
Yeah, they
would have
killed him.
captured him. That's the first
immediately.
thing. And then they're like, you know, who here can make the decision? The king is here.
Yeah,
he's in that room you put him in.
Right, so why
he's the one that makes
why did anyone say that?
Why did anybody say, okay, excuse me, that part was weird. It was like, now
they
you're
never
keeping...
brought that
why didn't Tyrion say... Oh,
hold on.
Tyrion
Now they're
knew,
suddenly
Sansa
keeping
knew, Arya knew,
Jon's
Bran knew.
confidences. Like, when he told you told... Sansa told Tyrion, and I'm not sure how it varies. Half the people know.
At that meeting, no.
But at that point, everyone's keeping this quiet suddenly?
Why?
Yeah,
that made no sense.
Or is it because he killed her, like, that made it, even if he was...
Yeah, maybe no one more.
How would we know?
But how many people are like, kings kill other kings?
That's
how,
the way it
like,
goes.
Jaime killed after his king for Cersei. Cersei killed basically her wife after her king got killed by a boy. Cersei and Joffrey took the crown. He died, and private wedding. Stark's mother died, literally. Each king died.
And then let me ask this question: instead of like banishing him, which by the by, these Unsullied now also have a conscience
to Castle Rock.
Suddenly, they banish him where he's like, you will live there on the wall
for 10 years.
Forever. For life. With no, you will never get married. You will never have children. Excuse me?
What?
I did this for you.
Yeah, wait, that money, I completely forgot thinking of money. What Night Watch is that? There ain't no Night Watch anymore. Night Watch got destroyed.
But maybe now that I'm thinking about it, maybe that was why they sent him there, because they knew that there was no more Night's Watch. Maybe that was their way. I don't know. I just had
so a loophole, but they don't want to save his life.
But the thing is that it's like, no, excuse you. First of all, no. He should not be punished for something that basically you guys all talked him into.
Yeah, you told him.
And he's acting all like self-deprecating and like a big baby. Like, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna go to the ball. I mean, I was just very disappointed in like somebody who like literally during one scene I saw like literally get in front of like Ramses. Remember when he stood in front of like an army
and kick his ass,
and he was like he pulled up his sword like ready, like you remember that?
Yeah.
And it was like where's that guy?
Where's him? Where's the guy who fought when he ran Bolton, who tried to save his brother, who did die in Bolton, but he kicked when he stopped him with a shield.
And now he's like on a dungeon floor crying because he like wants to remain Jon Snow.
Let him know that thank to Sansa, who Sansa did helping her to stop Wonderbolt with that badass. Like, where did Jon Snow I love for no season? Why did he turn into a...
And I want to also just say something also to Howard, because I was listening to Howard today and he had the nerve to start like acting like people like us have no lives because we're sitting here like ranting about Game of Thrones. Well, I'm sorry. I've heard Howard also rant about his shows.
Yeah.
And so we have the right.
Yeah.
We have the right to like to
a responsibility.
Yes, a responsibility to, basically all Game of Thrones fans. Yeah. And I mean, it's just these kinds of things should just never happen. You don't get to jump the shark and
on the final episode
and go cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, it already started with the Starbucks cup and the ham.
Yeah.
The episode before, and now you just chinced out in the worst way
possible. How Dexter did.
I mean, literally, you let Tyrion make the decision about how
to run it by a new democracy.
And Tyrion was a prisoner at the time.
Did Tyrion and Sam create democracy?
They were about to, but then it's like they laughed.
So horrible.
I mean, seriously, I thought there was a different father of the country, but apparently it was those two.
But democracy doesn't exist.
But allegedly it was created by them.
Yeah, that's what they're implying.
Yeah, that did confuse me.
Which was outrage. It was like, hey, I have an idea, and it was just like everyone was too jovial. Like, you guys, what was that?
The ending was horrible. They're joking around.
The ending got lost.
And that dude with the crossbow, like he was gone.
What
he wasn't part of the season.
Oh yeah,
he shows up
is
like
the uncle who sets up and he's like,
no, that's not the uncle.
Tyrion's old bodyguard.
Yeah,
Podrick?
The guy who fought in place of Tyrion.
Yeah. Then he used to work for Cersei.
He was in like two scenes in this entire season, and now he's
part of one of the main family.
Speaking of character, Jamie and Cersei. Mm-hmm. Well, we didn't see the bodies, and it's
I actually thought I thought that was a good move.
That was sad.
I was gonna be like, I thought they'd do one of those like the hand comes out of the grave and if someone's alive, but
no, they did something that would have been seen my in one.
I thought that was good.
That
was about it though. That was really like actually about it. Thinking about it, like what was like actually went well.
Yeah, but we part of it. There are negatives. So I'm speaking of negative. Down, man. What good about after to the Mad Queen? To the Mad Queen herself, Daenerys. Mm-hmm. Okay, Daenerys' logic. I get what you're coming from. She's coming from like we killed Cersei. Fine, the tyrant is dead. Finally,
you cut off the head and now another one grows. Yeah, and it's like keeps going.
It never ends cycle of pain immediately, and then she died, which. I guess she might never see it. Why is she going power hungry? That is Daenerys.
She was getting power hungry for a while. That I understood.
Yeah, that's true.
But it's not even Daenerys' fault. Her character was staying, I thought, true to form.
Yeah.
this was like so ridiculous. I mean, John fell in love with actually his real wife and with one of the like girls who I can't remember. She was like a wildly Anyway, he felt, and he was like, it felt like when they broke up, he was like, like bye.
Yeah.
But like with Daenerys, he's suddenly all like like an ice cream cone melting in the sun. Like what? So I felt like Daenerys' character was at least one of the only ones that was staying.
It was staying true.
But what I didn't like is when he killed her. I actually did like that because I was like, okay, good, we're going with this. Right after that. That's when everything
went down a little fast. It collapsed, and
then at the end, even like Bran
becomes the king.
He gets strolls into their little meeting, and he's like, "When's the last time someone saw the dragon?" And they're like, "Oh, he was flying east," and he's like, I'll try to find him because he has that third stupid eye.
Yeah, the three eye.
He's like, you guys take care of the rest. I'll go deal with the dragon.
Business. And then you've got like the Master of Coin, like everyone's like
everyone's happy.
The gang's back together, and it was just so
awkward.
Ridiculous. It was awkward. It was stupid. It was ridiculous.
It made no sense.
Thumbs down.
But I felt lost. Oh, speak of any. Let's get into the start themselves. Okay. Arya got a happy ending with that. That's fine because she went through hell. I'm glad she had
That's fine. Happy ending. Arya, she's like just going off the edge of the world. Well,
because she's been. She does not want to. She's not. I think they handled right. I think they handled Sansa right. Sansa's been dying.
Yeah, she's been dying.
Queen of the North. Let's be frank.
Let's be fair.
Yeah.
But Bran became king with. It doesn't make sense to me because that should be Jon Snow. Jon Snow should be king. Look, I love Bran.
And why wouldn't they just say, like, let me tell you something. He is Aegon Targaryen, and he is either the king of the Seven Kingdoms or he's king of the North. You pick.
Right.
But we're not gonna break with tradition of the last God knows how many years.
I get what Tyrion said. Tyrion said kingdom haven't been corrupt. They've been bad. They've been messing everything up for years, for decades, but tonight, Jon Snow, it's not any other king from the past. Why did him become king? He didn't
Targaryen.
Targaryen. Have him become king. He stopped the Night King, literally.
And then, actually, another thing I thought of is that technically, I guess, unless this is this bastard thing, but shouldn't, the Baratheon boy who was in the relationship with Arya, should he have not been next in line
as he become king?
Since Joffrey,
Tommen died,
Marcella, Jaime. I mean, the whole.
All the answers are dead.
Yeah,
I know, but
wasn't he? I don't know.
Shouldn't he, as Robert Baratheon's son?
Gendry?
Yeah, Gendry should he?
I
mean, I don't know.
Bastards' son? Did they make it in? I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, where was he? Wait.
No, he was in the family meeting.
Oh yeah, he was
there. Yeah,
because now he's But that's what I'm saying.
He
so
should
it's
next in line.
It's just the whole thing was just so ridiculous. They were trying to wrap things up. Now you're in a hurry to wrap things up. I don't know why. Maybe these people had commitments. I don't really know, but there's a way to do it. There's a right way to do it, and a wrong way to do it. You did it the wrong way. Yeah, you. I don't even mind so much of a rush, but then do it the right way. If you need to put the finale into 2 parts, and do it into 2 parts. But don't dick over your fans and the people who have been following this for ages. I'm just hurt.
I'm hurt too. What the hell?
Let's do ratings and get the hell out of here.
All right, we're just too depressed.
We ain't gonna talk about the Jon Snow ending.
About it. No, we kind of did. Yeah, how he goes
Well, he goes to Castle Black, and then he goes to the wall.
Right, he goes to the wall, but
with the wall. With that one, I got it. Like that name with Jonathan, but it's better you don't become king because he deserved the title.
But he's basically, in actuality, I think, gonna be free.
Yeah,
maybe that's what he wanted.
Kind of a leader of that little wildling group.
Which was kind of lame.
It's super lame. I'm happy anyway. It still made no sense to me because why?
Is there ever a happy ending? This is dark times, man.
Yeah, well, everyone had no happy ending, but I don't know. It's so disappointing. I mean, the way they end Jon Snow.
It's just
we got Daenerys was side person.
Grey Worm?
Yeah, Grey Worm.
Screw him. He was stupid.
Yeah.
First, he always has this look like.
Yeah.
What is this?
With his face.
What is with this twist?
Yeah.
But second of all, I don't know.
And he's going to take on Jon Snow.
Yeah,
really?
Good luck.
In that street where he's executing people, and Jon Snow grabs his hand like he's going to do something to Jon Snow. He has a stick. That's all he's got.
It was
He's
just
nothing.
his
He's a
character.
loser.
And I got that he was upset and he was like ready and he
wants
served.
justice.
And I get why he served Daenerys the way he did. It made sense. I
Yeah.
mean, they've been together.
They've been together the entire time.
She freed his people.
Absolutely,
Yeah, she did.
totally
Yeah.
get it. But at the end of the day, regardless of whether she freed your people or not, he's still Aegon Targaryen.
Aegon
Yeah,
Targaryen.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
step aside, Grey Worm.
Yeah, like it.
So let's go to our ratings.
Ratings.
Yeah,
So
let's do it.
okay,
It's a
so
long video.
is this one between 1 and 5?
I think 1 and 5 is just this episode.
One and five this
well,
episode.
I figured
Okay.
series as a whole, would you want to give a rating?
A
Okay.
series? Like a whole?
No, I don't
I'm
want to
not
do that because
prepared
I
for
love this series. I'm prepared to
Yeah.
rate this. So ready?
Alright.
Just this episode.
What do we get in final season as a whole? I've seen in finale, the series finale, this season's it's so disappointing.
We're giving this episode.
But I did episode the whole. I did episode 1 out of 5 stars.
I'm with
Because
you.
oh my, this episode was a letdown. Like Dexter a few years ago, and not sure that sucked a bomb.
But on a grander scale. It like sucked way worse.
Yeah,
Way
this
worse.
was actually
There's so
disheartening.
much.
Like,
It is
I'm like
disheartening.
depressed, and I
Same.
agree with you. A 1, a
Yeah.
1.
Because there's some parts that I like, but
Yeah, there's too many things I kind of like to give it a 0.
I would give it a
but
0,
I'm
I'll give it-
seriously almost in the negative part of the number line.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a 1 just because the last few years you've made me happy.
Yeah.
But I'm pissed.
I put the entire season as a whole. This season 0 out of 5 stars at this point because this
0?
Season, this season was,
No. See, I'm not even ready to do the season.
No, I can't do the season.
can't do the
We'll do
season.
that later.
Because
Yeah, well-
the season to me was not horrible.
No.
This episode was
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah, that episode
I give it a
was-
1 as well.
Yeah, so
1 out of 5.
So 1.
Yeah. 1 out of 5
That's 3
stars.
Fs.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, that's a
Like,
solid.
out of final episode entire series, this was
Momo, what do you
waste
give
of
it?
time.
Yeah, Marshall.
Well,
You give it a
What do you
1.
think?
See? Just 1.
Well, he gets.
Well, that's-
Yeah, Marshall was really upset last
Yeah,
night.
Yeah.
Marshall just
Okay.
put his head
he
down.
cried himself to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
did.
well, nice.
So
Okay.
anyway, all right, guys.
Yeah.
So that's our
Okay,
take.
our take on Game of Thrones episode
Spoilers.
6, spoiler filled review.
Spoiler-free review.
More spoiler filled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, spoiler
Yeah,
filled.
yeah.
Yeah, filled with spoilers. so.
Yeah, so he's ranting Joe identified episode pretty on kind of you know about this stupid finale the whole. Do you look at your hits? Also, what do you think of this series as a whole and at the end of the series as a whole?
Well,
We're going into the series as a whole, but I'm not prepared.
we're not
to do
ready for that.
Yeah.
So hey, don't
Do
forget to
another
follow
video.
me
We'll write a
at
separate on that
Sydney C
one.
Says
Yep,
on Instagram.
yep, and you can follow me. You just have to follow me in the description. And you know, follow me on Twitter to find more group of the dead and follow my startups, follow me on Twitch. And preach on my channel like you can. Stay tuned for my next video on maybe the game for series finale as a whole and some other stuff. Oh, also John Wick Chapter 3, so maybe we could see that.
Oh yeah, that'll be our next one.
Right.
Oh.
Next one.
Bye.
Okay, yeah.
We're out.
Bye.